Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kinich? I'm a man
Click
of my
again?
word.
After
In
the
fact,
bar is full,
I'd
press
say
R2.
I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use.
A how? Really? Really a how? You thought this would work out?
Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
At least you're self-aware. Also, who said we trusted a how?
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yeah, I beat him up before.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
No. But you should start writing novels. I think you'd be good at it.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
The thing calling itself Sanka. Okay.
Sanka! Aha! So you're a glasses guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What's your real name?
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
You mean the masochistic parts? Because you can keep those to yourself.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Then what are you doing here?
Wait, of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! Let Paimon guess, you've been provoking the Mountain King too!
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area.
Have you ever had the feeling that Paimon is the heavenly principal? That's a good shout. I personally think she's related to, oh god, what is the dude from Conria's name again? Who comes around like once every version, like 0.8. What is his name? Dainsleif. Dainsleif. Because they both have the constellation-y cape thing, so maybe she's from Conria. And instead of being cursed into a Hilichurl, she's cursed into a weird whatever she is. But it's very odd that no one thinks a small child floating in the air is weird. They just think it's perfectly normal.
So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
Emergency food? Yeah, for whenever you feel like cannibalism is the only way left for you.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. While I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How.
Why has Ahau been so quiet up until now?
But now I've run into you, is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You tricked Huni and Toba. You shouldn't be mean to children. They're children.
Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
Yeah, a how is still a how.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
You wish there were custom responses with AI responding to it. That would be fantastic. Sometimes when I make a selection in this game and they clearly respond to a different selection I could have made, it's kind of annoying. Because it's like, no, I did not pick that option. What you are saying in response to me does not make sense. Respond to what I said to you.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us.
Traveler?
Yeah, I'll kill him for you. Oh, I could say, yeah, go ahead and kill him, or let him go. Nah, I'm a violent individual.
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk, but don't underestimate me. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight, but when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone.
I'm not sure that's something you should brag about, my friend.
Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Respect you for your ability to run away from a fight?
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's all right. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kind of surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best.
Yeah, he may be a bad guy, but he's not bad guy.
Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Whatever you say, sir.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Because you signed a contract?
You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
That is a hefty price to pay. You are not wrong.
Vulture? Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kind of late.
Wait, you're like actually the Pyro Dragon? Like legitimately? That's so good.
You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
There should be a party where we get all of the dragons together. That would be really entertaining. pretty much Niviette having to deal with any of them would just be really entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Good luck to us both.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, I can talk to you? Yo, what's up?
What happened to getting some rest?
I am pretty curious about a how.
The house piqued your interest, huh? It's true that he's a relic from an earlier Saurian age, but since we're bound to each other by a contract, you can see him as my companion for now. I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, he can't do that much damage.
As long as you're around?
Mm-hmm. That's a key part of the contract. The How has to obey my orders and lend me his power for as long as I live. And after I die, a How gets control of my body. That's the price. Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract, I received the ancient name Malipo. But that's a whole other story. We can get into it another time if you're interested.
Okay, so based on this game's logic, so he got his name, Malipo, when he signed the contract with the How. And to participate in the competition that the whole country sends people to compete in, you have to have a name to do the part where you go off and you fight the Abyss. Anyone can participate in the normal part of the competition, but to do the part where you fight the Abyss and have the chance to die and be revived, you have to already have a name. So why didn't the How take control of your body when you died? I am confusion. Why doesn't he just make the command, don't take over my body after I die? That's a good question.
What happened to getting some rest?
I'm a little anxious about Enju.
You're cautious, like me. I get it. But don't worry, like I said, I investigated, and I'm confident he has nothing to do with the Mountain King situation. Before he got tangled up with us, he was looking into the Mare Javari.
Oh.
That's another major part of Natlan's history.
Natlan has something to do with the Mare Javari? That's Mondstadt territory. Are you implying that we're going to finally get the Mare Javari in this update? We're finally going to get a new Mondstadt character? Who was the last one? Was it Eula? That was so long ago.
Our ancestor, Burkina, once fought a campaign there alongside the 5 other heroes. But it's not such an easy place to get to these days. That's about all I know, though. I have yet to take a job that involves the Mare Javari.
Are they trying to say that the Mare Javari is part of Natlan, not part of Mondstadt? So confused. Okay, change the time. Wait, what time did it say? I should have read. 1800. Got it. Got it. Well, they did say that Albedo's brother is making a comeback, so... How?
Advise.
How
I
what?
can't promise you'll like what you see.
So fast and perfect. Oh, clicking the time. I have no idea how I did that. That was a miracle. And it was right on the dot, too. Talent. I should have probably gone somewhere to heal. I don't care. We'll be fine. Please don't make me plummet to the ground. Yo.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
World record time right there. Thank you.
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
It'll probably never happen that quickly again. Note: the party cannot be changed during the Turnfire night ritual. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Required element: pyro. Oh, I've got your pyro. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Off we go!
What am I doing?
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived.
You hate that dude, Trinidad?
I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days. I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
It is kind of scummy how he's trying to trick us, super nice people, into killing a pillar of their culture.
Don't worry about it. Getting
But-
this huge venue ready
yeah.
must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark. We must take it one step at a time.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. But it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward.
I mean, I don't think I would go so far as to scam other people into doing my dirty work, but I would lose my freaking mind if something killed my cat, so understandable.
Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Hello, Kinich and Kahulahau.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous flame bearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
I'm pretty sure Wina should have just made it so Trinidad wasn't still in charge of this ceremony, and then we could have avoided all of this.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them?
Yeah, I did the first parts of this reputation quest a very long time ago, so I remember nothing.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
You realize you're like the size of Paimon's head, though. You've no room to talk.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn.
Okay, I see now I should have perhaps been Linny.
Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over.
Oh, no.
I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
Okay, got it. Okay, an illustration of the Turnfire night ritual. It resembles the scions of the Canopy's totem.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
It's useless. You did it without even looking at the picture. All right.
Okay.
That's
we'll
a good
try to
sign.
remember all that and get it right the first time.
Well then, shall we begin?
Ready when you are.
I can't help but feel like I should have used my Linny
But
team.
I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous.
I don't think it will,
Just
but
tell
if
the
you
chief
say
when
so.
you're ready.
I have a scroll now. Where are the children? Hey.
Oh, Miss Traveler, you look so pretty today.
What is going on with this text line right here? What on earth? Miss Nickname, you look so pretty today.
You're gonna make sure the Mountain King never threatens us again, right? I believe in you. I'll be cheering you on the whole time.
That was definitely some broken code there. Where's the other child? Oh, here he is.
Miss Traveler, you're finally here! I even dragged my uncle out to watch the ceremony.
Although I'd hoped for the Malipo name-bearer to perform this ceremony, that was never anything to do with you, so please don't take it personally.
Well, he just said he's gonna be with us the whole time, so I feel like that's kind of the same as him doing it himself.
I got thinking last night, and I realized if the lesson of Malipo is to look forwards, then I should accept that my book is gone and start anew.
We didn't give him his book back?
Besides, I'll have even more to write about this time, given this will be our first Turnfire ceremony featuring a flame bearer from another land. I'll be taking detailed notes.
Good luck, Miss Traveler! You got this!
Thank you, small child. I will do my best. All right, sir. Let's do this.
How are you doing? Is all in order?
Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm counting on you. Don't forget what we talked about. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Only like one person is clapping in this audio file. Go to the altar to obtain kindling of the sacred flame. I'm already there. Once you obtain the flame, draw close to a brazier to ignite it. Oh, okay. Oh, and they're Kahulasaur. Yumkasaur? These ones are Yumkasaurs. You don't even really need pyro. Then why did they tell me to bring pyro? Liars. The ritual has a specific order to it. Pass the sacred flame according to the fixed order or fail. Okay. Head straight toward the ritual's end. Turning back now will spell naught but failure.